A huge new leak for Forza Horizon 6 just dropped today and includes a possible release date, early access details, DLC information, and even our first confirmed car. Thank you for joining, my name is Snagdog, and this could be one of the biggest pieces of information we've had before the official Xbox Developers Direct next week. So let's break it down. Also please hit the subscribe, I'm making it at 4 AM in order to let you guys know as soon as possible. To start with some context, a user from a pretty reliable source received an in-game advertisement to pre-order Forza Horizon 6 with a list of things to expect from pre-ordering, including major information on DLC content in the future. This is not something crazy to see, we've seen this in Horizon games before, how they advertise future titles and DLC beforehand, like Forza Horizon 5 promotions inside Forza Horizon 4. However, in this case, it looked like the pop-up may have gone live a little bit earlier than intended. I'm sure most of this information will be discussed at the Dev Direct, however I believe that this advertisement was also meant to release after the Dev Direct. But let's go over some of the information we can see here. To start off, the main thing we all want to know is when is Forza Horizon 6 releasing. According to this leak, we can expect Horizon 6 to launch on May 19th, but with early access for premium users starting May 15th. If this is accurate, that means we're less than 5 months away from playing Horizon 6, which is huge and definitely lines up with the current marketing ramp up. What it does not accompany for, however, is when to expect a launch for the PS5 version. As we know, Horizon 6 is launching on PC and Xbox before it launches on the PS5, but we have absolutely no information on when to expect or how long it will take. My guesses here are purely speculative, but I think it could be months later, even into 2027, mainly because porting and certification are handled by a separate company. That said, everything about the PS5 release is still up in the air, so we don't know. The second major piece of information we can gather from this is how many cars are launching with the game, which according to this screenshot, we will see over 550 real-world cars, including our first confirmed car, which is a Ferrari J50. Interestingly, the J50 already appeared in Forza Horizon 5's car pass. As you can see, I'm driving it in the back quite poorly, to be honest, but it's an unexpected choice, but I think it's still a pretty cool one. Could this be the cover car? Like, I reckon it's possible. Anyway, I believe 550 cars is about where we expected. I think Forza Horizon 5 launched with about 500, and we know that has grown to near 900 cars now, similar to Forza Horizon 4. So this really tells us that new cars are likely coming to the game, confirmed by this upcoming information, and to expect some sort of system on how to receive other new cars. We'll have to wait to find that more information out. The last piece we can see from this screenshot is below all the premium content, alongside the usual VIP, welcome pack and car pass. 2 DLC car packs are mentioned, one of which supposedly launches with the game. The first pack that supposedly launches with the game is titled Time Attack Car Pack, which I think could be similar to those heavily modified production cars that aim to set laps as fast as possible. This may be a reach, but recently here in Australia we had a time attack event where cars across the world came to Sydney to perform in a time attack challenge about last September, and from previously leaked content we know that Horizon devs were also in Australia to model the K cars from that one leaked story. Could there be a connection there? Were Horizon devs also at this time attack event to model cars? There's a lot of guesswork here, but I think it's the first piece of information that we actually have on any sort of future content. The second is an Italian Passion car pack, which pretty clearly suggests Italian manufacturers, possibly a mix of modern and classic. On top of that, the leak also references the usual 2 premium expansions coming post-launch, which surprisingly is what we expected. Would like to see more, but at least 2 at least confirmed. A few minor details I took from this screenshot to involve how this image in the background is a higher detailed photo of the same one that we saw in the developer direct announcement. The same Fuji, the same temple, colours. Could this also be the image we see on the cover? With the J50 perhaps? And finally, right next to the confirmed amount of cars is a hint for the storyline of becoming a racing legend, which we kind of saw from the teaser trailer. However, that was in a Japanese license plate, and seeing it here in English text next to these other details kind of reinforces that idea. I don't know about you, but I am super excited to see from the developer direct how much of this is accurate. Let me know what cars you'd like to see in the Time Attack DLC and the Italian Passion car pack in the comments. I'm still working on my predictions video. This was a very quick to make video, but that one's going to come out in a couple more days where I go more in depth of what we will like to see in the direct So please stay tuned and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.